Hello. Right, we are here. We're in Amsterdam. We're here for the Dutch Grand Prix, the final ever Dutch Grand Prix, which I'm very sad about because I really like Zandvoort and I really like the Dutch Grand Prix. But we're also excited to be here to get another race ticked off the list for this year. Amsterdam is very sunny and blue skies, but I know Zandvoort is absolutely throwing it down. So we're going to be moving out from the sunny, relatively warmish weather over to a very wet Zandvoort very shortly. This is what we've got on for the Friday session. We've got the V-Cob top on underneath representing our boy Arvid Lindblad, and then we've obviously got the Red Bull jacket out on top. But like I said, it's absolutely throwing it down in Zandvoort, and I've got my poncho in my bag. So I'm pretty sure as soon as I step foot in Zandvoort, that poncho is going to be coming on and all of this will be covered regardless. But it is what it is. Positive. We are most likely pretty certain that we're going to see these Formula 1 cars finally in the wet conditions. So I'm actually quite excited to see how these cars run, if these cars run. Excited to see these cars finally. We'll be traveling by train this morning into Zandvoort. It's like 7:30 in the morning. We're going to try and get there for about 9ish. So we'll be leaving quite soon. But we'll be taking each and every one of you with us for this Friday session. So let's start making a move. Right, so it's about a 15-minute walk from my hotel to the station, and then it's going to be about a 40-minute train ride to Zandvoort. So very easy to get there. We do have a special guest today. All will be revealed, but when we get to Zandvoort, we will be trying to find, well, not trying to find, we will find a little special guest. So this will cut to either the train or to Zandvoort. Right, we've landed in a somewhat wet but still kind of dry Zandvoort, and now we're walking towards the track. So I'll show you what there is along the way to the track.
Ja, dan gaan we. We beginnen bij jullie. Aan jullie kant. Dan gaan we 3, 2, 1. Wave it up! Ah, dat is mooi. Dat is mooi. Dat is toch wel een zesje, toch?
Up here on stage. We will try to come down to the front here, but I know that sometimes you guys at the front then don't get to see as well, so it's a little bit difficult. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've had a couple of events, so I really didn't have time for any holiday, but basically my days are like simulator, gym, tracking my food, and I actually enjoy that a lot.
And in terms of preparations for this weekend, what were you most excited for about getting out there?
So amazing, and I know of course this is the last one. I know the weather at the moment is not being great, but it's only going to get better, so that's positive. But yeah, I'm just excited for the whole weekend, trying to really take everything in a great weekend together.
Yes, that is what we're looking forward to. And Leo, final weekend for you. We can find a word from you. Not final weekend. Not final weekend.
Ik geen vogels op fluiten, ga ik niet naar buiten. We gaan nog de vrijdagavond is berucht, dus ik ben niet vergaaslijk dat te zien. In mijn ik geen vogels op fluiten, ga ik verstaan. 500 zijn er te gaan. Er is geel in de plek. Daar komt die safety car. Het wereldkampioenschap is ongekend. no time from her, or no time from her yet.
She's doing a Max Verstappen, so.
Yeah.
Well, what a lovely, lovely spot to come here and talk a little bit about Formula One as part of this little Friday vlog. Look at that, look at the beach. Look how beautiful this beach is. The beach is beautiful. I'm not too happy about today. I was really hoping for Max to do a lot better than what he did. But alas, George Russell grabs pole for the sprint tomorrow. For George, brilliant result. This is exactly what he needed after this summer break. To come back strong, to get a really good result. I'll be honest, all day I wasn't really expecting it. He pulls out the bag when he needed to. So brilliant for his confidence. If this is a sign of things to come for the second half of the season, then we're in for a brilliant battle for this World Championship. I do think, however, this just screams a Lando Norris win tomorrow for the sprint. I think that McLaren's going to have better race pace. I think Lando's going to have better race pace compared to George Russell. I could be completely wrong. It is quite difficult to overtake at Zandvoort. But let's see. I'm still going to say Lando Norris win. After all of that, after praising George Russell, I do think Lando will get the job done in the sprint. On a side note though, what on earth is this weather? You know, we got the rain in the morning. We got heavy rain in the morning, but the free practice one was dry. Sprint quali was pretty much, well, it was dry. All this heavy rain and all this thunderstorm that we were promised never happened today, which was a bit of a shame because I really want to see these cars out there in the rain. But let's see tomorrow. The forecast is meant to be raining again, but going off what happened today, I wouldn't really bet on it. But let's see. I hope we do get a sprint race in the rain, because that could throw up all sorts of craziness and unpredictability if we do get a little bit of rain during the sprint. So overall, not happy with Max. Let's see what he can do in the sprint. Hopefully we can do typical Red Bull where they can turn that car around, and by the time we get to the main Grand Prix quali, he's back on form, the car's back on form, and he can get a positive result for the Grand Prix quali for Sunday. For the sprint, I think Lando wins, but let's see what happens. But hopefully we get another day of great racing, because today's been really fun. It has actually been really, really fun. But let's see tomorrow. We'll do another vlog. We'll do another behind the scenes recording of everything. Make sure you hit all the socials on TikTok, on Instagram. Obviously, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you don't miss a single video. And we'll be back tomorrow. And I don't think there's a better way to end this vlog by just showing you lovely, lovely people a lovely, lovely view.